All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. This is a full body workout that's going to take care of your cardio, your strength, and your core. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent. So come right back here and be consistent with fun, effective, workout-worthy workouts. Now we're going to do a quick warm-up. If you are already warm, you can skip ahead to section 1. If you need to warm up, we're going to march it out with your right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. We've got a nice long neutral spine. Shoulder blades are retracted. You want great posture with a long neck and a strong core, side to side, right and left. Just step and tap. Doesn't matter which way you go as long as you're moving. We're getting the heart rate up, getting the blood flowing, getting the muscles nice and warm so we can work. Wide knee lifts. Pulling up towards your underarms. 8, 4, 3. Now hamstring curls. Elbows gently pull back, heels curl up towards your glutes. Sneakers disappear behind your thigh, keeping that alignment through your knees. Just a gentle stretch across your chest. Wide knees for 8. 4, 3. Hamstring curls for 8. 4, 3. Sets of 4. Out. Hamstring curls. 4. Wide knee lifts. 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Wide knees. We're going to do one on each side. Hamstring curls back. Knee, knee, curl, curl. Out and back. Knee, knee, side to side. Change this to a 2-step, 2 to your right, 2 to your left. Now bigger arms, circle in the direction you're moving. Keeping those hips nice and square. You can stay no impact or add a little propulsion, a little hop in the middle. 4 more. 3, 2. 2-step, add a wide knee. Two-step with a curl. Hamstring. Heel disappears behind your thigh. Keeping that knee alignment. 2-step can be with or without that propulsion. Now 2-step with a cross behind. This can be a little tap, or you can do a deeper lunge. Up and over, up and over. I'm gonna finish the warm-up with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, march it out. Okay, grab a drink, towel off. Section 1, we have 5 sections today. We're gonna start with a 30-second cardio burst, just 30 seconds, jumping rope. You choose your impact. No impact can be marching in place. Medium impact can be jogging in place. Traditional, high impact is a jump rope with both feet. Here we go, 30 seconds. First, you choose your impact, then your range of motion. You might be doing little fast jumps. You might be doing bigger, more powerful jumps. Same thing if you're jogging or marching. Now, no matter your choice, abs are tight, chest is open, neck is long. And we want that invisible jump rope moving. 10 seconds. Getting the heart rate up, breathing. March it out. Upper body, heaviest weight for your back. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. We're gonna do 24. Start with a big shoulder roll so you're in great form. Hinge so your chest is past your toes. 2 count narrow row. Control. Exhale. Now heart rate is high from that cardio burst, so make sure you are breathing through every repetition. Exhale and inhale. Feel your elbows graze your sides as you lift and as you lower. Dumbbell goes to your hips, not your armpits. Exhale. And don't pull too high. We're not stretching the shoulder here. We're strengthening the back. Singles. Now, single tempo is the fastest you can go. It does not mean you have to go at the single tempo pace. Pull, pause, all muscle, not momentum. And if it feels too fast, slow it down. 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower body. We're going to do stationary lunges or split squats. Take your left leg forward, right leg back. You might need to adjust your weight. You might need to lighten it, or you might want your body weight only. Back heel is lifted, hips are square. 2 counts. Lower and lift. Bending both knees, and weight is in both legs. Your front knee never goes forward past your ankle, and your back knee should stay behind your hips even as it bends. Back heel is lifted, so you're not stretching your arch or your heel or your calf. You got 2 more, nice and slow. Chest is open. Head and shoulders stay right above your hips. Singles. 2 sets of 8 is the maximum reps. You might do all 16, you might do 13, you might do 10. Focus on leg strength through these lunges. Inhale and exhale. 8 or less. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, same set, stationary lunges. Take your right leg forward and your left leg way back. Space between those feet. Square your hips, head and shoulders right above your hips with great posture. Back heel is lifted. 2 counts. Bending both knees and extending. It doesn't have to be deep to be effective. You just need it to be in good form. Take 2 counts to lower, 2 counts to lift, no matter what your range of motion is. Inhale, arms are at your side. You can also put your dumbbells on your shoulders if that's helpful, keeping them out of the way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, singles. 2 sets of 8, maximum reps. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, lunge, lift. 8, 7, 6. Slow it down if you need to. Remember, this is leg strength on these lunges. That is our goal, not speed. Step it up. Triceps. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna lighten my weights a little bit lighter for this little bit smaller muscle. Same exact posture, same exact hinge, and then bend your elbows, locking them in place. Contract for 2, control for 2. Stabilizing head to your heels, shoulders low and relaxed. Shoulders do not move. They're not helping lift the weight here. They're stabilizing. Elbows glued in space. We extend the elbow and we bend, but the elbow does not go up, it does not go down. Think about that tricep contraction. Singles. No swinging. No momentum here. Contract, control, lift, lower. Belly button is sucking up towards our spine, flexing our core through this tricep challenge. 8 or less. Pause. Not a pendulum, but a contraction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Lunges. We're gonna do this based on time, not speed. We got 60 seconds. If you need to stay stationary, you're gonna do 30-second stationary lunges on each leg. If you can add movement, we're gonna alternate front lunges. So right leg would go forward, push back up. Left leg would go forward, push back up. Here we go. Now, my arms are already swinging a little bit. So I am gonna bring my dumbbells up to my shoulders. That way they are out of the way. Alternating legs. The bottom of these front lunges is the same alignment if you were doing them stationary.
It's time to get
And if the movement does not work for you, those stationary lunges are great. One side for 30 seconds. If you're doing one side, switch sides. We're halfway. 30 seconds left. Leg strength is the goal. That's what we're focusing on. Core is working to stabilize as we lunge, and your heart rate is going to get elevated. Working all these muscles this hard for this long. 10 seconds. Go to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Combo, we're gonna do bent back rows with tricep kickbacks, also based on time, not speed. 60 seconds. Adjust your weight if you need to. Hinge, chest is past your toes. Here we go. 4 movements. We pull, extend, control, and extend. Your body doesn't change as we're doing these different exercises. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle group. So I can go a little heavier with my back, but I could not use that heavier weight with my triceps. Keep that in mind and adjust your weight if you need to. We're only doing one set of these based on time, not speed, and we're already past halfway. Pull, extend, control, extend. Back, triceps, triceps, and back. Exhale, inhale. Keep breathing. 10 seconds left. You got this.
It's time to get down.
3, 2, and 1. Section 1 is complete. Bending your knees, set your weights down. Grab a drink, towel off, march in place. You can walk around. Do not stand completely still. Section 2, we're gonna start with cardio. Jump rope. Same options, but if you want, you can add a heel kick to your jump rope. No impact would look like this. High impact would look like this. You ready? 30 seconds. Choose your impact, high, medium, or low, and then choose your range of motion, bigger or smaller. You want to sprint, and then decide, do you want to stay traditional, or do you want to add those heel kicks? Posture doesn't change. Neither does your core engagement, sucking the belly in, flexing through those muscles. Keep it up, halfway. Outside our comfort zone, that's what this cardio burst is about, working a little harder than we want to, in good form. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Deep breath. Now, if you need to stay upright, you can do push-ups against the wall. If you can lay down, you're going to use heavy weights for chest press. So grab the weights that work for you. Lay back nice and slow. We're going to start with our fingers facing in, and we're going to do a quarter turn down to a hover chest press. So bend for 2, press back up. Bend for 2, press back up. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight, making sure we're pressing through the knuckles. We're not pushing through the palms. Wide, narrow. I'm going to show you from this angle so you can see that movement. Wide, hover at the bottom, narrow as we press right above the shoulders. You can stay at this pace or singles. Hover, push, hover, push. Keep breathing. If you are doing push-ups on the wall, go at your own pace. Know that what we're working on is chest strength this entire set. 8 or less. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body. Glute bridges. Dumbbell is optional. You can stay with your body weight if that serves you better. If you do have a dumbbell, it's on your hips, knees are bent, heels are digging into the floor, contracting nice and slow. Squeeze up for 2. Now, if you are upright, if you do not want to lay on the floor, you can do deadlifts. Working the same 3 major muscle groups, your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. That's what makes this movement happen. Think about those muscles contracting to make this movement happen. It's not momentum. Squeeze, control, hovering at the bottom. Exhale. You can stay here or singles. Contract, hover. Leg strength. Long neck. There's zero pressure in your head, zero pressure in your neck. Any stress is evenly distributed across your shoulder blades. 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our upper body, our chest. We're going to do chest flies. So for me, even though it's chest, it is a longer lever and the resistance is farther away from your shoulder. So I'm going to go lighter with my resistance. Start small, reach away, squeeze back to center. Reach a little farther, squeeze back to center. Keeping those shoulders low and relaxed, don't let them shrug. Reach and contract. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. And we're never bending our elbows, we're never extending our elbows. This movement comes from the shoulders. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. Not about flexibility here. This is all about strength. So it should be a comfortable range of motion. You're not forcing that movement. Inhale and exhale. Reach, squeeze, reach, squeeze. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 8 more. We're only doing slow ones on this set. Only slow. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Final 4. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. Your core has been working this entire time to stabilize that neutral spine. Last 2. Last one, best one. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Back to our lower body. I am going to stay with my lighter weight, glute bridges. And you have a choice. You can have both heels digging into the floor, or you can cross one ankle on your thigh, digging through the heel, lower down. So I have my left heel digging into the floor. My right ankle is crossed over my left thigh so that my left leg is doing all the work here. If this does not add value, put both legs down. Our goal is to isolate and strengthen inner thigh, hamstring, and glute. Squeeze. Hover at the bottom still. You can stay at this pace or singles. Contract. Contract. If you're using one leg, still keep your hips nice and level. We don't want to tilt. We don't want to wobble back and forth. Our pelvic bone stays nice and neutral. We're halfway. 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Other side. Now, if you're doing both legs, stay with both legs. If you're doing one leg, switch. 2 counts. Here we go. Squeeze up. Lower to the hover. Squeeze up. Lower to that hover. Exhale. And inhale. Digging your heel or your heels into the floor. Visualizing your inner thigh. The hamstring all along the back of your thigh, and your glutes contracting. We've got 2 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. Last one. Singles. 2 sets of 8. You might get 16. You might get 6. This is your glute challenge. Inhale. Exhale. That's our halfway point. 8 or less. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Chest, 1 minute. Chest press into chest fly based on time, not speed. We're going to start with our arms up, only as strong as your weaker muscles. So I'm using my lighter weights because of the chest fly. You do 1 chest press for that quarter turn. One chest fly for 60 seconds. Here we go. Breathing. Focusing on the chest, how it contracts to make each separate movement happen. Also focusing on your core. Rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight, stabilizing our neutral spine through both movements. Shoulders are low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. We bend to the hover, power up, keep the arms straight through the fly, so the chest is that moving muscle group. Keep breathing, we're past halfway. Even though it's based on time, it is not a sprint. Strong and steady. Fast enough it's a challenge, but not so fast you use momentum, not so fast you compromise either movement. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Sitting up nice and slow. We were laying down for a while, so move slowly. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. Grab a drink, towel off, march in place, and walk around. Our middle section starts with cardio, and we're sticking with our jump rope. So with jump rope, you can stay traditional, high, medium, or no impact. You can add a heel kick, high or no impact. You can add a heel curl, keeping your hip flexors extended, not arching your back, but getting your heels up towards your glutes. Here we go. 30 seconds. So high impact might be here. Make sure we're not pulling our knees forward. We're not kicking our heels to our butt. We're literally doing a hamstring curl without arching. This can be less impact, one leg at a time. High impact here. Cardio burst is the goal though, so if you're not getting your heart rate up, you can go back to traditional. You can go back to heel kicks. We've got 10 seconds. Arm circles, keep going with that invisible jump rope. Core, keep engaging. 3, 2, and 1. Upper body, shoulders. And we're gonna do a shoulder raise. So I'm going with my lightest dumbbells, 5 pounds, just as a reference. You might have more, you might have less, and you might do this with your body weight. Good foundation. Big shoulder roll. We're gonna start with a lateral raise. Pushing out, lowering down. Exhale, inhale. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Reaching and lowering. Now think about pushing your shoulders down as you lift your arms up so your neck doesn't shorten, your shoulders do not shrug. Stretching to the side walls. I like to think about that instead of stretching towards the ceiling. You don't want to go too high. Parallel to the floor is as high as you go. Lower is more than fine. And when you think about your alignment, think about the back of the dumbbell being in line with your shoulders. So your arms are slightly in front of your shoulders. Exhale. Knees are soft, nice neutral spine. Belly is sucking and flexing around your core. Exhale. And inhale. And we don't let anything else move. Our shoulders are making this movement happen. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale, arms are straight, elbows are soft. Just like the chest flies, we are only going to do slow ones for these lateral raises. If you need less, make your movement smaller, lighten your resistance. Exhale, inhale, final 4. Exhale, and inhale. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale and inhale. Lower body. Lunges. Stationary lunges. Once again, take your right leg forward, take your left leg back. Heaviest weight you can do, which might be your body weight. These are stationary with my count. Slow to the lower, to the lift. Inhale and exhale. Lower and lift. Keep this pace. Stay halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. 4 more, earning every inch. Improving our form, improving our isolation, which will improve our results. can stay at the slower pace or singles. Anything in between is fine. You might want to go faster than the 2 count pace, but the single tempo might feel too fast, so do what works for you. Focus on leg strength, not speed. Keeping that great posture. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Left leg. Stationary lunges. Same exact set. Left leg forward, right leg back. You ready? 2 counts. Lower. Lift. Stretching your head to the ceiling, really fighting for that great form. Halfway down, all the way down. Halfway up, all the way up. Nobody wants to go this slow, but we've got to earn it. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more at this pace. Lower. Lift. Lower. And lift. Singles. Strong and steady. No bouncing, no momentum, all muscle. Lunge, lift. Posture muscles working overtime. Arms are holding the dumbbells, but they're not lifting the dumbbells. 8 or less. 7, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Shoulders, front raise this time. Bending your knees. I'm going lighter with my resistance. Body position is exactly the same. Legs hip width apart, hips level, big shoulder rolls. Landing in that good posture, we're gonna do a front raise. Keeping the shoulder blades retracted. Arms are straight. 2 counts. Reaching up, lower down. Exhale. Inhale. Retracting the shoulder blades. So don't think about lifting forward. Think about contracting the shoulder. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Stretching through the crown of your head, feeling that length. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Your body's gonna wanna move. It's gonna wanna arch to help you lift. It might be punching forward as you lower. So working the front and the back of your body to hold that posture. Never lifting higher than your shoulders. That's our halfway point. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, arms are straight, feel that length. Remember your modifications. Lighten your resistance, slow down your pace, or make your movement smaller. You do not have to lift as high. Even a small raise in good form is getting the correct muscles. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Final 4. Reach and lower. 3. Last 2. Last front raise. Exhale up. Inhale down. Lower body lunges. Stationary lunges is definitely a choice, but if you want to add movement, we're going to do reverse lunges this time. Stepping back to a lunge, alternating sides. It's going to be 60 seconds. Here we go. Alternating legs if you are doing the reverse option. If the front lunge feels more comfortable, you can always alternate sticking with the front lunge that we did in section 1. And if you are doing stationary lunges, stay on one side. I'll tell you when we're halfway so you can switch legs. Arms, if they're at your side, make sure they're not swinging. If they start to swing, you can bring them up, out of the way. Leg strength. Number 1 goal here. If you're doing one leg, switch to the opposite leg and hold for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And your core is working. Make sure you're keeping that spinal alignment. Sucking your belly in, flexing through the core, stretching your head up towards the ceiling. Heart rate's gonna elevate. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders, also based on time, not speed. We've got 60 seconds. Light weights, even no weights, because we're gonna do our front raise with our side raise. Posture so key. lift, and lower, lift, and lower. 60 seconds, here we go. Think about what's contracting your shoulders, and they control. Contract the shoulders, control. Alternating sides. I know which one I like better, but we're going front to lateral, and then lateral to front. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Don't think about lifting the weights, we don't care. Think about isolating the right muscles, keeping good posture. We're past halfway. Body doesn't move. So challenging. Breathing through each movement. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. 10 seconds left. Make it count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done with this third section. Bend your knees, set your weights down, shake out those arms, grab a drink, towel off. 2 sections left. We are so close. March in place, walk around. Cardio, jump rope, 30 seconds. 3, 2, let me tell you what we're doing first. Jump rope. You can stay traditional, low, medium, or high impact. You can do heel kicks, heel curls, or the last option is high knees. If you're doing high knees, don't arch your back. Your foot comes forward. So once again, it's not just getting our heels to our butt. Hold that knee forward. High impact or no impact? Here we go. 30 seconds, that's it. Posture, core doesn't change. No matter your impact, no matter your option, no matter your speed. Should be outside our comfort zone. So choose an option you're not a fan of. You can do it safely, but it's just not your favorite. Outside our comfort zone, that's where we grow, how we get stronger, how we get better. 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, once again, we're gonna take it to the floor. If you do not wanna go to the floor, instead of chest press, you're gonna do a close grip tricep push-up on the wall. If you can take it to the floor, sit down nice and easy, keep breathing. Skull crushers. So heaviest weight you can do for your triceps, laying back nice and slow. Arms are gonna extend above your shoulders, not your face, keeping your shoulders low. You can press the dumbbells together for a little stability. Shoulder width apart is gonna add a stability challenge. Keeping your elbows where they are, we bend. 90 is the deepest you go without hitting your head. And then contract, 2 counts. Bend for 2. Extend. So your shoulders are working, but they're working to be in the right form, and they're working to stay exactly where they are, stabilizing the movement, but not making the movement happen. Elbows right above your shoulders, and don't let your elbows move. They don't go towards your face, they don't go towards your hips. 90 degrees is the lowest you go, but smaller is more than fine. You can stay at this pace or singles. Single tempo. First place I feel it is my core. Gotta stabilize more to go faster and keep good form. Inhale, exhale, that's our halfway point, 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glute bridges. Oh, I'm gonna do a sit-up and I'm gonna go a little bit heavier for my glute bridge. Just 1 dumbbell, we're using both legs. If you are upright, do deadlifts. Dig your heels into the floor, 2 counts. Squeeze up, lower to the hover. Contract, control, exhale, and inhale. We've got 4 more, both legs working. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Head is neutral, chin is level, shoulders low and relaxed. You can stay at this pace, or we can do singles. Contract, hover, lift, lower. No bouncing here. Think that leg contraction. Glutes, hamstrings, and inner thighs. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body. We're gonna do a close grip press. Really working the triceps and the shoulders, over the chest. Narrow grip. Your elbows graze your sides, and then they press. Lower for 2, press for 2. Some things to think about. Shoulders, stay stationary. Don't let your shoulder pop up as you're lowering. Keep that shoulder right where it is. And don't go too deep. You do not want to have your elbows hit the floor. Elbows stop in line with your shoulders, so you should not feel a shoulder stretch. And keep your wrists above your elbows. Don't let your wrists come in here. 90s. You can stay at this pace or single. 2 sets of 8. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. Keep going. Inhale. Don't just drop the arms. Control the lower and stop where you need to stop. Pressing the knuckles to the ceiling, keeping those neutral wrists. Do not push through your palms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to glute bridges. I am going to keep this lighter resistance, my middle weight, because we're gonna do one leg again. Right heel, dig it into the floor, left ankle crosses. You can do both legs if you want. It's your workout. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to the hover. Exhale. Inhale, try not to lean. If you're using one side especially, you want your hips to stay level. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight, long neck. We've got 2 more, nice and slow. Nice and strong. Exhale. Singles. If it feels too fast, go at your own pace. We don't care about speed. We care about leg strength, those inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Left heel digs into the ground. Right ankle crosses over. You ready? Final step. Both legs or just the left. Here we go. Squeeze up. Lower to a hover. Squeeze up. Lower to a hover. Exhale. Inhale. Try not to lean. Try not to tilt. 4 more. Slow and strong. Last 2. Exhale. And inhale. 1 more. Nice and slow. Singles. 2 sets of 8. So that means 16 reps at the very, very most, but you are not going for speed. Listen to your body. Go with your muscle contraction, whatever pace it needs to be. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper body, we have skull crushers with those closed grip presses. So we need 2 dumbbells, only as strong as your weaker muscle group. 60 seconds based on time, not speed. Here we go. So it's a skull crusher, narrow press. Skull crusher, narrow press. So posture first, from your head to your heels, it matters. Shoulders are low and relaxed, and your shoulders have to stay where they are without shrugging, without rounding. They stabilize these movements. Elbows, they bend and they extend, but think about your tricep making that movement happen. You're holding the weight, so you're not gonna drop it on your head. Now, in addition to the upper body, this is such a great core challenge because as you're moving through these 2 exercises, your core has to stabilize your neutral spine. Otherwise, your spine is going to be moving. You're going to be arching and rounding and bouncing all over the place. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Sitting up nice and slow. We have one final section. Support yourself to stand. Take a nice deep breath. Grab a drink, towel off. 5th and final. Last push. Cardio. 30 seconds. Jump rope. Any option we've done, you get to pick. There's nothing new. So the option you like the least, but you can still do well, is what you want to do. We ready? Here we go. 30 seconds. I'm going to start traditional. Good form. Get outside that comfort zone. Maybe you're doing some heel kicks. Maybe heel curls. Maybe my least favorite, high knees. Whatever you need it to be. Working hard all the way to the end. Past halfway. Great posture. Long neck. That invisible jump rope should feel heavy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upper body, we've got bicep curls. Bend your knees, lift with your legs. Same posture as our shoulder exercises, so give me that big shoulder roll. Land with your chest open, your neck long, palms are forward, elbows glued to your side. Curl for 2. Control, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale. Posture muscles working, keeping the shoulder blades retracted. We've got 4 more. Think about the bicep contraction. Don't think about lifting the weight. Your brain will figure out other muscles that are bigger and stronger that want to help. Think about the bicep. That's what's working. Singles. Contract, control. Lift, lower. Not swinging, not letting those elbows go back and forth. They contract and control. Bend and extend. If it feels too fast, slow it down and go at your own pace. 8 or less. 7. Same posture. Hard to do it all at once. So keep thinking, keep working the entire set. Good. Who's ready for our last set of lunges? Left leg forward, right leg back. We've got a wide stance. These are going to be stationary for everybody. Arms can be at your side or on your shoulders. 2 counts. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. No forward movement, no backward movement. It's our 3rd and final set of these stationary lunges. Really focusing on great form. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one, nice and slow, nice and strong. You can stay at this pace or singles. 2 sets of 8. Lower and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway already. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Right leg, other side. Stationary lunges. Right leg forward, left leg back. 2 counts. Here we go. Lunge for 2. Lift for 2. Keep this pace. Halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Earn every inch. You can stay at this pace, or we got singles coming. 2 sets of 8. You might do 5, you might do 10, you might do all 16. Inhale. Exhale, halfway. 8 or less. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Biceps. I gotta go lighter. We're gonna do serving biceps. One of my favorite exercises, but really challenging. I'm using 5-pound weights. Just as a reference, you might have more, you might have less. Same posture as the bicep curls. Elbows are bent. Now you're gonna extend your arms and then pull back in, 2 counts. Reach for 2. Pull back in. So your body doesn't move. Chin stays level, neck stays long, shoulders are low and relaxed. And your shoulder blades are also retracted, even at your most extended arm. Keep the shoulder blades back. Don't round your back, and don't lean forward. A lot of times we want to lean back to help, and then we can't support, so we lean into it. We want to stay nice and steady. Serving bicep. Extending with a long lever. So if you do need less, you can lighten your weight. You can make your movement smaller. You don't have to extend your arms all the way. You can also make your angle less, so a little less stress. Belly button sucking in, flexing through your core, stretching your head to the ceiling, keeping that length, keeping that posture. We got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, woo. Keep going. 4 more. 3, last 2. Last one, best one, right here, serving bicep. Good lower body. I'm gonna keep these light weights. We have lunges. If you wanna do stationary lunges, 30 seconds on each leg. If you can, we're gonna do a front lunge and a reverse lunge. 30 seconds on each side. Here we go. Right leg forward, right leg back. The bottom of your lunge should be a good lunge. If your arms are swinging, bring those dumbbells up. And if you need it even more, you can do a knee in the middle, adding to that challenge. I don't need that knee. I need my toe for a little balance check, because this is about leg strength. You want to make sure we are in good form. Pivoting on the left leg, the right leg is moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. So right leg is going to be your pivot leg. Left leg is going to move front to back, 30 seconds. Here we go. Left leg forward, left leg back. Head and shoulders move with your hips. Keep breathing. If you're doing stationary, that's great too. Ten seconds still. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Biceps. Serving biceps with bicep curls. I'm gonna stick with my lightest weights. I can curl a little bit more, but I definitely can't serve anymore. 1 minute, then we're done. Curl, serve, control. Chest is open. Posture matters for the curl, the serve, the control. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Halfway already. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, done. Bending your knees, set the weight down, march it out. Does not matter which leg you're on. Grab a drink, towel off if you need to, and take a nice deep breath. Inhale up, exhale. Nice deep breath, inhale up, exhale, side to side. Doesn't matter which way, getting the heart rate down a little bit. Gonna do just a quick stretch, and then we are done. March it out, deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Right leg straight back. Heel presses down, stretching your calf. We did a lot of calf work, holding those lunges throughout today's workout. Right arm behind your head, stretching the tricep, feeling that stretch all the way into your hip. and release. Switch sides. Left heel gently presses down. Left arm behind your head. Stretching the arch, the heel into the calf. Stretching the tricep down the shoulder into the side. And bring it up. Interlock. And extend. Opening through your chest. Keeping your knees soft. Feeling that across your chest, around your shoulders, and down your biceps. Bending your elbows. Hips stay level. Kick your left heel out. You're gonna hinge forward, leading with your chest, keeping that neutral spine. Hands go on your right thigh. You never wanna support on the same leg that you're stretching. So important. Bring it up, hips stay level, kick your right heel out. Elongate as you hinge. Hands come to your left thigh as you are stretching the right hamstring into the glute, into the lower back. Bring it up, interlock in front, round forward. Separate your shoulder blades. Feel that stretch. Reach up nice and tall. Feeling that length, shoulders stay low. And release, deep breath, inhale up. Fantastic job, workout worthy. Make sure, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You need to be doing strength training at least twice, preferably 3 days a week. That is not only gonna burn calories, that's not only gonna make you feel amazing, but it's gonna increase your lean mass, your muscle. And that is the engine to your metabolism. So come join me 2 to 3 days each and every week.